Okay, babes, first step is I've already did my skincare, and I'm not going to put primer on today. I'm just not. So we're just going to go right into it. But if I were, I like to use this baby skin primer. It's an instant pore eraser. But anywho, I have the Carob from Black Opal that I'm using for my foundation. Yeah, and I'm probably not going to use a lot, because a lot, you don't need a lot. Just strip here, like that.
So at this point, we're just blending it really good with the Beauty Blender. Get it as smooth as possible.
See, now I've got an even canvas. It's shiny right now, but it'll dull here in a moment. I have kind of dry to, not oily, but dry to normal skin, so I need this.
Okay, what you see here is some concealer. Now, normally makeup artists tell you to use 2 shades lighter than your normal skin tone. However, I like mine to be very bright and radiant, so I break the rules and go like a lot lighter. Girl, my nose itching, jab. Ooh, girl. Anyway, back to the makeup. Yes, I use a lot lighter shades, and you just blend. As long as you blend real good, girl, you are golden. Okay, see, just blend. Back to the makeup. Disregard the brows. You can see how it's done in the link above. Honey, we're getting ready to bake, and we're going to use the Sasha Butter Cup. Okay, just put it in the little tray that it has there. Get a little bit of it and just kind of dab it on the highlighted concealer that you put on your face. These are the areas that you want to pop and to be highlighted, and you know, just give you a little bit of brightness to your face. So, and you can just put a little bit on there, let it sit for about 5-10 minutes. And if not, it's still good as a nice finishing powder, but we're baking, so we'll let it sit here and then we'll brush it off. This setting powder is like dry rub, because girl, just consider like dry rub on your meat. The longer you let it sit, the better the food's gonna taste. So baby, we gotta let this makeup bake so all of the makeup juices can just absorb and set. Now this is a supersized beauty blender, and I use it for the side of my face to you know, capture more area at one time. Just dab it and just kind of strobe it down.
I am using something called Believe Beauty, and it's a dual end contour stick. Light side or dark end, but I'm gonna use dark end on. Just like this here.
So you're just gonna draw a line down your nose. The closer the lines are together, the smaller your nose will look, or the more slender it will look. Just kind of draw it on softly, because we're going to blend this out here shortly. Draw it all the way down. So we're going to draw a small line down the cheekbone area to accentuate your cheekbones. And we're going to make it diagonal to the outer corner of our eye. That's what we'll stop at. And we're also going to draw some lines around the perimeter of our forehead and also around the jawline. So now I'm going to use a small makeup brush, like an eyeshadow type brush, to blend those lines out. So, and I want to specify that it's really no rules to the makeup brushes. You just use the brush that will help do the trick for you. So for instance, this is a smaller line, so I'm going to use a small brush. So that's what I do anyway, as long as it gets the trick. Or you can even blend it with your fingers. So now you see this angled brush here. See, I'm going to use it on the jawline. See, it's big, it's wide enough, and it's you know, kind of slanted for the angled jawline area. So I know when I first started out with makeup, and I'm still learning, I used to get bent all up on which brush did they use. It is not a science to it. You use what works best for your face, or you use the brush that you think would work best for what you're trying to do. It's really not that serious, sis.
Blends, 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 sis. Alright, this is my favorite highlighter. It's called Revlon Skin Light. Typically, I do the highlight before I do the contouring part, because as you see, some of it gets on that side. So, you know, so I like to put a little bit right here, not all the way down, but just up in that area and right here on this tip to kind of make it look like, you know, the highlight right here, and then like it's curving down, you know. So we're gonna do that. I got that tip from one of my good friends, Miss Maya. She does it up that way and then that way. And I like that idea because it makes it look more natural.
So right now I'm just putting a little dab on the forehead, a little dabadulia. Then we're gonna put some on our cheekbones and some on our cheeks. We are just basically highlighting. Get it right here on the little cheek balls of your cheeks just a little bit and kind of curve it up. You really could use a rounded brush to do this, but I just use this anyway. It don't matter to me, sis. So yeah, so now you see I'm contouring again. Like I said, I usually highlight before I contour. So, but anyway, there's no right or wrong way, just as long as you get the look that you're looking for. So I'm just dabbing a little bit there on the tip of my nose. And we're just going to kind of blend out those highlights just a little bit to kind of make it more smoother. I'm using a bigger brush here because it has more feathers. So you don't need much of this because you see how when the light hits it, it just gives you a little bit of glimmer. So you don't need too much. This is not necessary, but I also use a rosier highlighter as well on top of that.
Take my same shimmer powder that I use and do it on my brows to kind of pop it. So, you know, I get a little bit, you know, enough. And I just kind of put it up there. It'll make it pop, you know. You have to blend that out there.
Now let's take it up a notch with this smoothing effect.
Complexion Black Radiance, and I like the milk chocolate finish. Okay, see how it's kind of brown, and I just take a little bit. It gives you a little soft look, you know, and it makes your skin look softer. See how it just made an airbrush look? You know what I mean?
I only use this softener on the contoured areas only because it's dark in color.
Black Radiance, because I see a BR. And it's Artisan Color Baked Blush, Toasted Almond, 8306. Right there, and like on the top of that crease part, just kind of smush it on in.
Okay, right now I'm just using a mechanical black eyeliner, but you can use whatever eye pencil that you have that's dark in color. You can even use liquid eyeliner. It's just whatever you have at home. Your preference, love.
And this little stick is just a multi-stick. And you can do your eyeshadows. You can use for eyeshadow, you can use for lipstick, you can use for eyeliner, whatever. It's a multi-stick and it's black. And you can just roll that up like that. Okay. It's Wet and Wild, like over Walmart, probably. And then I'm using Maybelline.
So right now I'm just putting mascara on my lower eyelashes and my top eyelashes, just trying to groom them and comb them out in preparation for lashes. This is great to do in case you decided to rock your own natural lashes. Okay, now my favorite part, the lips. And I think you'll like it too.
Okay, now I'm just gonna do a red lip color. I've got my falsies on and I use magnetic lashes. If you want to see the review how I did these, just hit the link above. So right now I'm using a matte kiss lip color by Maybelline. And then I try to go a little bit over the natural lip line. See that lip line? I want my lips to look fuller. I like them full the way they are, but it looks more, you know, just poof. So we're gonna go a little bit above it. Use it as your guide. Go around it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do an eye look, but I want to keep it very simple. I'm using Topaz Nudes Ruby Kisses. I'm going to do this one, and this one. So I'm going to start out with this one. This is a darker shade. I'm going to get a little bit of that.
So we're going to start out putting it on the corners of our eyelids on both eyes. Don't worry, we'll go right back over this, sis.
My next shade. Use this red color.
I want to point out that I used the same makeup brush and I just wiped it in between on a towel.
And I just try to stay within the crease line. See where your natural crease is at? Just try to stay in there. And you can...
Okay, we're going to take that golden kind of color, has shimmer to it, and we're going to put it right in the center, right on top of that reddish orange eyeshadow color. Normally I would have done the eyeshadows prior to the eyeliner and the falsies put on, but at first I wasn't going to do it. But hey, there's no rules. You do what you want to do when you want to do it. Just repeat the steps with the same colors so that you can have a more potent color eyelid.
I'm going to go on the outer edge and gotta hold it like this and just softly just blend. And the more you do it, it'll start to get softer. See? So just go around the edge part and just kind of soften.
And now we're just going to readjust these magnetic lashes back into place for the finished look. Stop the music. Wait a minute. I think I need a little bit more highlight because I ain't going out like that. Yup. Nope. I told you, ain't no rules with this makeup. I don't care. I thought I was done, but I'm not. Put me a little bit of highlight on that forehead because it wasn't looking right. Add me a little fake mode. Okay, I think I'm good. We can start the music now. These simple colors looks great with the black I had on that day.